What up, YouTube, man? It's your boy out back, man, with another reaction. We got the story of FYB J Mane. It hit different, for real. I'm inside the hotspot. Finna see what they talking about. But first, let me see I'm recording. Alright, man, cause y'all don't know how many times I done recorded videos and it wasn't recording, bro. Like, that'd be the worst. All the videos, bro, y'all know what I'm talking about. That shit is the worst, bro. Finna see what they talking about, though. Let's do it.
Yeah, J Mane from 63rd. They do hit different. J Mane from 63rd. And I stand on that 63rd shit. They do hit different.
My cousin from O Block don't want to claim his cousin. Why, Sean? Do your homework on him. Want to claim me because I'm from 63rd.
Bro.
That nigga want my cousin. He just was one of the little shorties in the building.
Do I hate people?
Rivalries don't care, but I swear. He don't care how you do a nigga, boy.
Nigga want my cousin. He just was one of the
You
little
can
shorties.
tell how he did the homeless man. Man got he don't care about nothing.
Building.
Do I hate people? I only hate the old block. You say put that 63rd shit in their face. I want you to put that shit on your forehead. So when you put 63rd and OTF together, it hit different, bro. We bringing the peace right now, bro. That's what we doing, bro.
He lit,
hey,
yo. I ain't
squad.
gonna lie. Shout out J Mane, bro. He got Tay Savage on the pushing peace, man. Shout out him, bro.
What's the drill? Back with another video, man.
At first, he was the only one. Niggas was just looking at him crazy, like, ain't nobody pushing peace, so at least he got somebody with him pushing peace. You feel me?
Chicago has more characters than a crossover of X-Men and the Avengers.
I ain't gonna lie.
But there's
This
one
J
savage
Mane I
that's
knew
more
though.
elusive than
I
a
didn't know
good gift
nothing.
for dad.
My fault. I'm talking over him. I ain't know nothing about the comedian. I only knew rapping.
Of X-Men and the Avengers. But there's one savage that's more elusive than a good gift for dads on Father's Day. The man that has been rumored to be at the beginning of the drill movement and had many battles with the obvious of the ops. When it comes to disrespect, he's up there with ducking them. I'm talking about FYB J Mane. Mr. It Hit Different. Seems to be everywhere, anywhere online. He knows every story in the streets. But who is he? Where did he come from? Was he terrorizing the ops or was the ops terrorizing him? This is the story of FYB J Mane. We about to do our homework. So without further ado, let's skip the play and get down to business. FYB J Mane came up with the grimiest among them. Just little kids all knowing each other, but the city politics started ripping friendships apart based on where they stay and who they was affiliated with. It's messed up, but FYB J Mane was one of them kids who experienced friends turning to ops just because of the cycle that they grew up in. When it comes to where J Mane from, he actually grew up in because of the cycle.
Oh, that's C-Day. I was like, what is that?
That they grew up in. When it comes to where J Mane from, he actually grew up in the Calumet buildings with people like Grim Reaper Lil Reese. FYB J Mane claims Reese is his cousin too, but bro be trolling so much you can't tell if he's serious or just playing.
I don't know why he would come out on this DJU platform and say we not cousins, bro. Like that was a slap in my face. Now I should call his mama right now. Y'all want me to call his mama?
Nah.
Alright, it hit different. I'll call Lil Reese mama right now.
Reese wasn't rocking though, and he denies that they cousins, but instead said J Mane was the hood pinata in the building with how he was getting beat on.
That nigga want my cousin. He just was one of the little shorties in the building.
Yeah.
Not only that, but Reese said that his pops used to whoop on J Mane pops too.
But you knew J Mane from the Calumet.
Why he don't like him? I get it, bro. I get it, bro. Trust me, y'all. I get it. It's ops, but like, bro, it's funny. Like, what? I don't get that. I don't get, like, that's why I was happy Tay Savage ain't take it serious. Cause I was like, this nigga just trolling for the most part.
Yeah, I grew up with that nigga. He used to slap him around. I grew up with him. Like,
You swear.
his daddy know my daddy type shit. His daddy used to be with my daddy. My daddy used to beat his daddy up type shit.
J Mane wasn't gonna let Reese just disrespect him and his old man like that and call cap on everything.
He gotta say everything good about him, everything bad about them though.
Yeah, he claims, you know, when you was a kid, you used to get beat up all the time, and
Talking about I never won a fight, bro. What? Do your homework on J Mane. Got them. I got. Nah, I ain't gonna overdo it. That's why I be telling y'all, Robbers be overdoing it. Have I ever lost a fight? Yeah, I lost a fight. But don't make it seem like I lost all my fights.
FYB J Mane pops wasn't nothing to mess with. According to him, he was a BD boss that was running things and had the block on lock. He got caught up in an indictment.
my pops is a man. He from originated in the Calumet building, and he did get indicted, and he did get locked up in 04, and yeah, they labeled him as a black disciple.
And so J Mane came up from the trenches in the thick of the gang rivalry. The now, he ops with the guys from over Calumet Buildings and Lamron, OTF, all of them. So how he went from living on their side to being an op? Well, FYB J Mane might have been there, but he moved around a lot. He ended up on the side of Gyro City and Tuckerville before being on 63rd with Wooski and KI and them folks and standing on 63rd business.
Okay. That dude hit different. J Mane is from 63rd, bro. 63rd, it hit different now. Originally, bro, when you do your homework on FYB J Mane, I was born and raised. That dude hit different when you raised in a Calumet building, but you grew up in Gyro City, Tuckerville. It do hit different when you grew up and was raised like this and like that. It do hit different.
That's why he says Reese ain't trying to claim him as his cousin because he's from 63rd. From Calumet to 63rd, J Mane been in the field. From his perspective, he been jumped off the porch since legit because he was always around the savages, even seeing dudes get wet up.
So tell us around what age that you jump off the porch and start, hanging out in the streets yourself?
Shit. I guess all my life, shit. When you from the Calumet building, shit, that is the street shit.
Over time, he got tight with some of the biggest old block ops like 051 Melly and FBG Duck.
He got
somewhere along the line when he was cool with Reese and Chief Keef and all them folks. They had a falling out and it turned into smoke ever since.
I'm from the projects. I'm from the Calumet building. I'm from 63rd. The trade, his merch, it hit different.
I remember watching this one.
I ran around with Doug now, his merch. At one time, at one point in my life, his merch. I'm in the same room, nigga. I'm smoking blunts with Lil Reese, Fredo. It hit different, you see what I'm saying? But we had our differences when we had our differences, though. That's why I say a nigga don't be knowing the background of this shit. But niggas really from Chicago, niggas know the background history of what's really going on, bro. Great. It's merch.
He especially was on Keef Top dropping the Chief Keef diss as his first music.
Oh, that nigga really did know Melly. Like, I never seen him in the picture before.
Great. It's merch.
He especially...
That nigga right there, like... Hold on. Is this who I think it is? Y'all boy Tim, I know that is not who I think it is right here.
He was on Keef Top dropping the Chief Keef diss as his first music video, and it had both KI and 051 Melly in that
Chief
jump.
Keef for 10 years, nigga.
What's crazy, you just mentioned Kyra, KI and Melly. KI, do your homework on my first music video. FYB J Mane, Chief Keef diss, KI and Melly in the video.
Bro was dissing everybody, all of the ops got mad disrespectful, even dissing Keef moms. I don't know what it is, but J Mane said something happened between the guys and things went sideways and it's been up ever since. You mentioned Keef for O-Block and them, and bro ain't with it.
You gotta put his Dead Out song in here, I ain't gonna lie. It was disrespectful, but it's part of his little story.
Now, if you go back,
because that was one of the songs I knew. And but I remember he had like, if I remember right, he had like the names in the like jar. I remember that, but like the ops, I remember that.
Back and I was watching the videos. You've been coming at Chief Keef for like 10 years
on
now.
Paper.
Yeah, on his videos.
Like with names on the paper.
You've been coming at Chief Keef for like 10 years now.
Yeah, on his ass. I'm for them grades, because I'm like...
Bro even named them old Blockians and says he gon' forever hate them because they ain't gonna never change their ways.
Do I hate people? I only hate the old Blockians, bro. Why? It was like hundreds and hundreds of people that live there, right? Come on, bro. Do your homework, bro. I can't even bust that shit down, bro. We'll be here all night.
It's crazy because Vaughn and them was BD and J Mane followed in his footsteps too and rep BD. But something changed and he started on the BDK movement and being on his own FYB vibe, which stands for F Your B.
Yeah. I understand this FYB shit means
you made it seem like he copied Vaughn or something. What? Was they even cool like that?
Bent over on the chain, you know what I'm talking about? I'm getting hit.
That explains why back then in his songs, he was heavy on the BDK dissonant songs like 300 Dead Ops that sent his music out. Bro was coming for every op in that track. And it's one of the songs that stamped him as one of them that don't hold no punches when it comes to disrespecting the ops. Everybody was a target. Mane, as a youngin', was on some wild vibes. Seemed like he didn't care who he dissed when he was dissing. Him and Vaughn had a rivalry that he said really ramped up when Vaughn dropped that crazy story joint where he dropped the viral line, B, I'm from 64th, now from 63rd. J Mane wasn't feeling how he had the world dog at 63rd and taking shots at 63rd every chance he got. So that's why even after Vaughn passed, rest his soul, J Mane dropped the King Von diss remix and Take It to the O and had an imitation Vaughn in the video. Vaughn used to send shots at J Mane.
I do not remember that. You can't be going around just everybody. They people ain't even got no money to bury them. That's just gonna be stressing their mama and grandma. Just let them live his miserable life. You feel me? Eventually, Y'all need to really. Oh, okay, cool. Hey, miserable broke life. Hey, it didn't turn out like that. You feel me? That boy popping. You feel me? We
Top
doing this
while
now.
he was still around too. So J Mane felt like he gonna talk his talk because he was disrespecting 63rd.
You also been trolling and dissing King Von for a long time. Kind of like Chief Keef. You even have a video with a fake King Von in it. Like, what? It just seemed a little personal. Was it him dissing 63rd, or is there something?
That's what I was about to get at. It was the him trying to overclap.
He got the whole world saying that. He had the whole world saying they not from 63rd. I won't take that from him. He did.
Third and really, he making all this music, saying this and saying that. Alright, we gonna clap back at the same time.
Yeah.
Great.
In that same song, you can hear him going at Chief Keef Cuzzo Fredo Santana. Even in his song Death of 150, he said he gonna dig up Fredo's grave just to record it on his live.
I come ride through the hood, we spray your ass like Pastor Sack. I might dig Fredo was just to record it on my live.
Then he dissed him again on Exposing Me. He been had a bone to pick with bro. J Mane broke down what happened, saying the day before him and the gang was kicking it at Reese's house because they was cool then, and Fredo walked in and watched him sideways and called Reese to the back to tell him something. J Mane feels like whatever Fredo called Reese to the back to discuss might have been setting up the play to murk him the next day.
Whatever he tell him, Shine, bro, I can't tell you what the fuck was really said, bro. It hit different. But all I know, the next day, bro, after Fredo Santana told my cousin what the he said, bro, it hit different.
Really said that.
Shot at on the porch. It's crazy, bro.
That night inspired the classic lyrics in Keef and them song I Don't Like, where he says Fredo in the cut, that's a scary.
You know, that man tried to get him going, you feel me?
Inspired the classic lyrics in Keef and them song I Don't Like, where he says Fredo in the cut, that's a scary sight. J Mane confirms that Fredo did in fact make it very scary that night.
Yeah, Fredo was in the cut. I give him that. Fredo was in the cut.
See, J Mane, he give them folks props, man. That's why I mess with him, bro.
Hold on. Was it a scary sight? It was a scary sight that night, bro. It was a scary sight, bro.
That's not where his beef ends as expected. So much dissing and disrespect, he been getting into it with folks in them. Him and King YALL been going at it online for a minute with the back and forth and on wax. The beef was going crazy.
What chain that is? Oh my, that's the yellowish. I ain't gonna lie, that's hard.
Going at it online for a minute with the back and forth and on wax. The beef was going crazy. The time passed, homies got locked, and the ops got locked. J Mane lost people and the ops lost people. He grew up and started doing numbers on YouTube, doing videos, talking on topics like the rack and all that. And bro started being on some peace movement vibes. His phrase, it hit different, became a whole wave. J Mane seen it all, and from the looks of it, was trying to create a better future for his kids and the kids coming up in Chicago, so they won't have to go through the cycle of the gang
I really
lifestyle.
can't even believe this man blowing up, bro. I never thought. Like, I thought Dirt had so much pull, cause you know they always talk about how Dirt was the blackballer, like he gonna blackball his house to death, nigga. I never thought that the niggas from the other side would even have a chance, bro. Especially niggas like Sosa too, it ain't just Dirt. It's like
It was different when I'm out here pushing peace, saving these kids, and you trying to go against it.
He even apologized to the mothers and families of slain ops that he dissed. And he
oh
really
yeah, I do
started
remember
trying
that.
to do
Oh
better
yeah, I remember
and
that.
be better. It was all
But
looking
niggas was like, that don't matter. You still gonna die. I remember that. Yeah.
J Mane gonna be J Mane, even if he trying to do something positive. He a comedian for real. He popped up in a Say Cheese interview after posting on his gram that he signed the OTF in efforts to make peace. Bro came into the interview with an OTF and 63rd fake tattoo on his head, talking about Dirk signing.
Okay, so you're signed to OTF. What does that come with? What's the perks of being a part of OTF?
The perks, man, shit, that shit come with a lot of shit. It's merch. Well, I wouldn't say it was a perk right now for that. The major perk was 250,000. I ain't gonna no kidding, no cap.
Okay, so he gave you a $250,000 advance.
Yeah. Quarter million, bro, off GP, bro. And his merch, Dirk made me tap my face, bro. And it hit different when he made me tap OTF on my shit. I don't know if you can see my shit from right there. He made me tap OTF on my face, bro.
According to J Mane, he got about 8 people on his head.
That man really made that shit up, but you would think, like, yeah, it do seem like a troll, especially looking back at it. But like when you first see something like that, you would be like, no way, this nigga's trolling. But it do look like he trolling, but like he went far, bro. He went hard on this, but I ain't gonna lie. He kind of took it too far.
When he made me tag OTF on my
Like,
shit, I don't know if you can see
no
my
way.
shit right there.
Ain't no way
He made me
like
tag
that.
OTF on my face, bro.
According to J Mane, he got about 8 people on his head, and OTF J Mane is one of them. And it ain't comedy, but he's seriously trying to push peace.
Is this the comedian J Mane or is this the real J Mane, the Chicago J Mane?
Now look, let me explain this. Remember on our last interview, Sean, I told you I got 8 in my head. I told you these people living here. Didn't I explain this shit to y'all? Y'all ain't see my last interview? Go look at that last interview on Say Cheese. I got 8 living in here. It hit different when OTF J Mane is a positive person. It do hit different. Y'all lads be tweaking. They talking about a joke. Nah, this shit ain't no motherfucking joke.
King Yella, his op said that he's all for the peace, but he gonna snatch J Mane chain because he looking like a goofy with all these theatrics.
J Mane, we gonna take your chain when we see that nigga.
FYB J Mane was gonna interview and explain that he went about the message that way in order to bring awareness to what he was trying to do with the peace movement.
The whole run you just went on, you know, telling everybody you was signed to OTF.
I'm feeling great. What that is, bro, it's the same reason I'm sitting on this couch right now, bro. I'm raising awareness, bro, for the been going on in the city on the guys.
Maybe he's trolling, or maybe he's really on that type of time. But
Hey,
he was
man,
talking passionate about
this shit worked out, man. That's all I know, bro.
To come, so you can't hate that. Next thing we know, bro posted a video saying he's homeless and sleeping out his car.
Bro, I
Are
thought
you
he
currently
was
homeless?
for real, bro. I don't know if I don't believe everything I see, but like, who else thought that man was really homeless though?
Now, Sean, currently, today, yes.
But
I'm
at the
homeless,
same
bro.
time, it's like, you know, he might be trolling, but is he serious? You know, it'd be like shit like that. Like, is he?
Is my clothes in my trunk of my car?
You know.
Yes, bro. It's merch. If you don't believe me, Sean, I had a girl V walk to the trunk of my car, bro.
Nah, I believe it. I see
But
it.
now I kind of know, like,
Turns out J
mostly
Mane was
everything he's
good
saying
from
is like
YouTube,
trolling.
But a
You
homie
feel
named
me?
Donkey Man got his page taken down, and he lost all that bread that had him living nice. Bro was down, but not out. One thing J
Nah,
Mane
for
gonna
real.
do is do his homework on how to come back up. Bro
Facts.
started a new YouTube and got the interviews and re-uploaded his music and everything. Bro turned into a media personality that just had people laughing and enjoying the stories from the crack and the movement he was pushing. His IG rose to 122K followers and the blue check was on deck.
Oh, yeah.
Brown paid off big time when J Mane updated fans on his new house he brought for his fam, backyard and everything included.
That's so lit.
Do y'all homework on us putting a swimming pool right here. You probably do a swimming pool or something. Do your homework.
You know, like,
You want a swimming pool, Gordon?
That's
You want a swimming pool?
big space, ain't gonna lie.
You want a swimming pool? She want a swimming pool. Do y'all homework.
FYB J Mane done made it out of the trenches and he doing it big now. But that lifestyle wasn't without losses. He lost his close homies and even his brother G Skinny to the game.
Over there.
Long live G Skinny, man. It do hit different when you do your homework on G Skinny, bro, and know the relation, bro, on J Mane and G Skinny, bro.
Okay.
I gotta do my
Gotta do
homework
your
on
homework.
that.
on my
Educate
brother.
us.
That's the cycle that they get stuck in. J Mane,
I do
broke
know
out.
who that is. I
Hopefully
heard
his
of that man
movement
before.
piece is for real. So the next generation don't gotta go through the same trauma that they did. But they definitely gonna have to stay smart, stay alert, and stay real. I'm out, y'all.
Hey, man, shout out to Insiders, man. Y'all better tell me what y'all think about that in the comments, man. Hit the like button, hit the sub button, man. I'm out, man. Okay.